Welcome to Cimahost TV. This is Cimahost, a place where you actually come and listen to the news about money, okay? Here we talk about money, how you can make money online, how you make money offline, and of course, how you can import from China for profit. We are in the confinement during this coronavirus, so people are quarantined at home. But in my message today to you is that 30 million people in the United States are unemployed. They actually filed for unemployment. Okay? We're talking about 30 million people. 30 million people in the US. These are people. They filed for unemployment. 30 in the USA. Okay? Now, in Canada, here in Canada, the population is about 37,742,154 154 people. This is the data that is coming from 2019, 2020, from the UN, the United Nations, okay? Now, 30 million people are unemployed in the United States. They filed for unemployment. So that means almost all of Canada, right? Canada is 37, so 30 million people. I can say that all of Canada, it's the equivalent of all of Canada filing for unemployment. By the way, we are in 2020. This is a 2020 coronavirus crisis. All right? Now, 30 million people unemployed. Canada is at 37 million. So we can say that all of Canada, for example, if we were to compare, all of Canada is unemployed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? What a disaster, right? And before the coronavirus, people were neglecting home employment, home jobs, home employment. These were not popular. Home jobs, home employment were not popular, even home businesses. Home business. So today is home, home, home. All right? You're afraid of going to work because you can catch a coronavirus. You're afraid to go to school because you can catch a coronavirus. Now, since the beginning of the coronavirus, I've been in my store here. Before I end this video, I'll just turn the camera around so that you can see that I am in my shop. All right? So today, the main reason why I'm doing this video is to encourage you and to remind you that after the crisis, if it all goes away, which is not going to go all the way, but at least after, because countries are beginning to open up after the crisis, my friend, start your own business. Start a business, right? I encourage you, even I implore you, start a business after the crisis. It doesn't matter whether you're going to do it online, whether you're going to do it offline, And just a little secret. The fastest way to $100 a day, I'm going to write it down here. You want to make $100 per day faster is by opening up your own shop. Opening up your own shop. I'm talking about brick and mortar store. Brick and mortar shop. Start your own brick and mortar shop. Why am I saying that? It's simply because, as you can see, $100 a day, it's faster. This is nothing for a brick and mortar store. You understand? $100 a day is nothing for a brick and mortar store. Now, how do you do this? How do you go about doing this? Of course, you say, well, I have no money to start my own shop. That's not a problem because it all begins with good credit. If you have good credit, you can get money. Good credit equals money, dollars. Dollars. Good credit equals money, dollars. If you don't have good credit, work on your credit. If you have good credit, get into debt. Robert Kiyosaki says you have to get into debt. Don't be afraid of debt. That's Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki said you need to get into debt. If you're listening to this video, don't even wait for the crisis to be over. So the fastest way to $100 a day, the fastest way to $100 a day is by opening up your own brick and mortar store. To open your own brick and mortar store, of course, you need to register a business with the government. For instance, here in Quebec, you can register a business for only $34 or $45. In the US, I don't know how much that is, but it must be cheaper. So you register your business. Once you register a business, of course, you need some rent money. All you need is about 3 months of rent. Just set aside 3 months of rent. You should be fine after 3 months. That has to be coupled with advertisement, ads. Today, you can advertise on Facebook. There are so many places you can advertise online. There are so many places you can advertise online today. All right? So you can advertise on Facebook. You can advertise on Kijiji. You can advertise on eBay. You can even use Shopify to advertise for your store. You can use Instagram. You can use Pinterest. You can use LinkedIn. You can use Twitter. You can use Twitter here to advertise for your business. You can use YouTube. My goodness. It's so easy to advertise today. Very easy to advertise. You see, Facebook, Kijiji, eBay, Shopify, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. And you can also go on Quora. You can use Quora too to ask for questions and answers to advertise your business. You can use Yahoo Answers to advertise for your business. You can use Reddit to advertise for your business. So as I'm saying, the fastest way to $100 a day is a brick and mortar store, which means you don't have to wait for the government to do something for you. You don't have to wait for the government to dish out money. Like here in Canada, they're giving $2,000. So what can you do with $2,000? You're just gonna get it, eat it, and that's it. You're gonna get the $2,000 and then you're gonna spend it. So after you spend it, you're gonna wait for more 2,000. But as I said, the minimum and the fast way to $100 a day is by opening up your own brick and mortar store. Now, I encourage you to open up your own business. It can be online, it can be offline, it doesn't matter. Just start your own business. And then you'll tell me. Because I have my own business and I know what I'm talking about. You see, 30 million people depending on somebody else's to give them a paycheck, to give them a pay, a check. You're actually waiting for a human being to cut you a check. What a disaster. That's why Robert Kiyosaki said he doesn't work for a paycheck and he doesn't need a paycheck. Now, during this crisis, I understand exactly. It's so easy to understand. When you depend on a paycheck, you become like somebody who's disabled. Well, you have two hands. You have your mind. You see, money starts from here before it gets into your pocket, right? If your head is actually empty, your pocket will be empty and your bank account will be empty as well. Now, as you can see, 30 million people in the United States are jobless. They filed for unemployment. Now, can you imagine Canada with 37 million? That means almost all of Canada is unemployed. And if you're listening to this video and you're watching this video from Canada, just be careful. Because you're in Canada, just be careful. Because everything that happens across the border has an effect over here in Canada. Everything that happens in the USA has an effect here in Canada. You see? Because Canada is the #1 partner, what we call trading partner with the United States. So whatever happens in the US has a negative effect over here. If something is bad over there, it will be bad over here. If it's good over there, it will be good over here. Now, it's like 30 million Canadians are unemployed. That's what I'm comparing it to. Now, 30 million people, that's a lot of people. That's almost the entire country of Canada being unemployed. Can you imagine what are the negative effects on taxation, services? Because when people don't get money, they cannot pay the bills. If they don't pay the bills, the states or the country doesn't get any money because taxes are money. People need money to pay the bills. People need money to pay taxes. So I hope you start understanding what I'm talking about. Now, because businesses, they have a different actually set of rules by which they play with. You understand? If you're only going to a job and you're waiting for a paycheck, before your check comes into your hands, it's already slashed by 37 to 40%. All right? Now, think about it. Since the beginning of the crisis, my store is open. And why is it open? It's simply because I'm dealing with big companies. I'm dealing with companies like Western Union. I'm dealing with companies like RIA Financials. I'm dealing with telecommunication companies, like all the major players in Canada. I do resell their services, right? So, and that's mainly one of the reasons why I'm still open, because people need to communicate. People need to refill, to recharge their funds so that they can stay in touch with their family members. People need to help each other by sending money and so forth. You see? But I still have my own products that I can sell through the crisis. Now, are you going to be waiting for somebody to feed your family? Are you waiting for somebody to control your destiny? You're just waiting. You really apply and go and work. Working is bad if you're going to spend 50 years working. Work is bad if you're going to spend 40 years working, because you're going to end up with nothing. Just about a dependency on the government, because you won't have any money by the time you retire. You will not have any money by the time you retire. I'm repeating again. And Robert Kiyosaki actually wrote a book that said, "Who Stole My Pension?" I ordered the book, and I'm waiting for it to arrive. I already received my principal book, which I ordered by Ray Dalio, right? And that will be in the next video. So, if you don't know the path on how to start your own business, and you are in Canada here, you are in Quebec here, and you're motivated by starting your own business, then get in touch with me, okay? The phone number is 514-449-4821. If you need any cosmetic suppliers, if you need, different Western Union agents to start your own Western Union agency, if you have a shop, if you want a RIA contact and you need to start your own RIA money transfer agency, if you have a shop, get in touch with me. I will be able to hook you up with the contacts for free, by the way, for free. So the number is actually 514-449-4821. If you call between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m., you'll be the one speaking with me. I repeat again, if you want to start your own shop, maybe you can order wholesale, like we sell wigs for wholesale here at Cimahost. We sell jewelry for wholesale. We also sell mobile accessories for wholesale, like earphones, chargers, etc., etc. We do sell them wholesale here, and we have a retail shop as well. You can walk into 4212 St. Catherine East in Montreal, Quebec between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. and you'll be able to speak with me personally. You'll be able to visit our shop. Now, as I said, if you even need like an Interact machine, we can supply you with the Interact machine as long as you have a very good credit and your shop is established. All right? So, this is what is happening in the world right now. In the USA alone, 30 million people are unemployed. They are actually unemployed and filed for unemployment, right? In Canada, we are 37 million. So let's say it's almost all of Canada, which is unemployed if we were to compare. So I hope you learn a lesson during this coronavirus time. I hope you really learn a lesson during this coronavirus time. That means you need to depend on yourself. Don't wait for the government paychecks. Don't wait for any stimulus packages. Don't wait for an employer to call you for a job and control your destiny by paying you a check. You see, yeah, it's easy to go to work. It's not easy to manage your own shop, but it's really rewarding and liberating. It's rewarding and liberating because you're free to do whatever you want. You're the one calling the shots. You're the one taking the decisions. All right? So home jobs, you can work from home if you want to. Home employments, home business, it's all up to you. But for me, I do both. Home-based business, and I have a brick and mortar store that I come to every evening. And of course, I'm involved in network marketing as well and different ventures. Now, this is the end of the video. I encourage you to do the same. Really, think about it deeply. Start your own shop is the fastest way to $100 a day. So that's about $3,000 in your pocket per month. Something that you cannot get at your workplace where you're working at the moment. Now, if you can, then that's fine. But how long can it last? Right now, you're out of work, probably. And the paycheck also stopped. You stopped working for the paycheck stopped. Here, I do come as a hobby. So I enjoy what I do. And of course, there is no control. I'm calling the shots. And that's very liberating, you know. And I encourage you to do the same. You will never regret it. You will never regret it at all. All right? Start your own business. If you don't know how, if you don't have capital, it's okay. We'll show you how to get capital. If you have bad credit, it's okay. We'll show you how to fix your credit. And of course, if you want to start your shop, we can mentor you as well by telling you what to do, what not to do, because I already have 11 years of experience, all right? 11 years I'm running the shop, so that comes with some knowledge, I do believe. The thing is, I just want to take the time to thank you for watching the video. Please share the video with your friends and family. It may help somebody else, this video. And of course, take the time to subscribe. There is a subscribe button right here. Somewhere right here, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe and also give us a thumbs up. A thumbs up. It helps with the Facebook and YouTube algorithm as well. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.